Are you looking for something unique for your wedding day? Then you're in the right place. This is Kim from DIY Dream Weddings UK. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be making this lovely unique wedding bouquet, which is the Halloween gnome wedding bouquet. And if you want to have a look back on the playlist to see how this part was created, you're welcome to. So what I want to do is I want to decorate the back and put the handle on in this video. Really, you can do this with any colours you want. Okay, I've just got something prepared here, and I've done some smaller spell books, and they're done exactly the same way as the big ones, except so we're not doing the back to them. So I'll show you an example of this, just so that you know what I mean. And the rest of these things are pretty simple. This is a spell book as well, but this is just cut out from craft foam. Okay, so with this spell book I've got two templates just like the other one we did. Okay, and one's for the back and one's for the front, like that. And I just basically just cut those out, and I'm going to stick this one on top of the other one. Okay, so just then I'm just going to take my small scissors, because there's this outside bit, we don't want this on here, so I'm going to just cut around it. These are made with foam, by the way. The pages for this book are made with glitter foam. Oh, I had a template for that as well, so I've got a template like that, and I've just drawn around it. Okay, and then I've made some little stars freehand, and I'm going to stick those on as well. So I'll go away and do that, and I'll make a few of these up. Okay, these potion balls are done exactly the same. So I've got this one here. You can put your details on them if you like, and that is also done in the last video, so do have a look back at the 3D playlist. But I will show you roughly what I do with these. So what I do with these, I'm going to do this one, is let's just move this in a bit, just draw around this. So I'm going to cut this out. It's red on red, I'm afraid, but that is actually cut out. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put a little cork in the top here, like this. Okay, and that one is ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to make this bottle, because this bottle I'm going to have with a cork coming out of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to, I did actually have a template for this bottle, but I don't know where it's gone. So I'm just going to draw around this, and then I'm going to cut that out. So that's your little bottle. And for the heart, I just basically drew, for the heart I just drew a little heart. Okay, and it's just got to be big, small enough to fit on your bottle, but big enough for people to see what's on there. Okay, and just stick that on there like that. For the cork, I just kind of measured how small I wanted that cork to be against the bottle. So we'll draw around that again, and then just cut that out. Okay, there we are. So that is, and that's that cork there. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put those on the bouquet. Okay, so now I've got all of these on here where I want to stick them, and so I'm going to stick these on. Okay, so I've done those, I've stuck all those on. Now what I want to do is I want to put the back on to this bouquet, and I will be putting more decorations down here as well. Okay, so we'll put the back on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw around our bouquet, and it doesn't matter if this comes out a bit far, we can always cut that in. Okay, so just maybe even come a bit further than you need to come around the edge of your bouquet. And then what you want to do is you want to cut that out. So I'm going to go away and cut that out. Okay, so next what you want to do is you want to ribbon your handle up, and I haven't quite done that to the end, but that's okay because I'm going to cover it up with decorations, but it is best to do it right to the end. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in there, and I've also cut out my craft foam so that the hole's in the right place to stick that on there like that, to stick the backing on. Okay, and the way I did that was I just placed this on top, so if that's the other, so that's the right side, and I just rubbed over there and then drew my hole and cut it out. That's how I did it. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to stick my handle in, and how I do that is I just take my hot glue and I just take it round the whole of my handle and the bottom of my handle like this, just to make sure that all sticks in really well. Okay, and then just basically just push that into your bouquet holder. So we wait for that to dry, and when that's dry we're going to put this backing on. This backing is going to go on over the top. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So now this has actually stuck in here, so we're going to place our backing on top, but first we want to decorate it. I think that's the easiest way that I can film it, is when it's flat. So if we bring this back, just make sure we've got this in. First of all, let's just check we've got this the way we wanted to put it on. Make sure that you decorate it the right way round. Okay, so that's fine. So that's the way round I want to decorate that. And then what we want to do is just put our bottles and things on where we want them on here. Okay, so we've got the back into our bouquet, and we've actually put all these bits on here. And yes, it could do with some more decorating. I'm going to go away and show you how to do that. So I'm going to show you how to put the back onto the bouquet, basically. So you just want to make sure that if you hold that, it's not flat now, so it's quite difficult to show you, but if you hold that the whole of that material is going to actually cover the back of that bouquet, and you can see the edge of it if it is. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this on. So I'm going to turn this round just so that I can get this glue where I want it. There we are, so you've got that like that, all stuck down like that. And then what I like to do is I like to go around the edge and glue the edge. So just make sure that that can't be lifted up. So then you can see where that's sticking out there around the edge. So you're just going to cut that. Okay, so I've cleared my desk a bit so you can see what this finished product looks like. As in, I've got to do more decoration on this, but I'm really pleased with this lovely effect of this gnome floating. I really love this. Okay, so I'm going to turn this round, and you can see it's all ribboned on the inside there, sorry, on the edge there. And this is the back, and yeah, like I said, I'm going to put some more decorations on the back, and there's your handle there. Okay, so you can see how neat that is, how lovely that looks. So I'm really pleased with this, how this has worked. You can actually also, if you feel that this isn't glued in as much as you like it to be, you can go around the edge there and just glue some of this as well. Just tidy it up a bit if you want to. Okay, but I really am pleased. I'm really pleased with this end result. I really am. So yeah, so I'd like to say to you now that this is going to be the end of this this project, and I would also like to say that if you do want to see me do a few more decorations for the back of this bouquet, I will be scheduling a live so you can see how I do that. Okay, so I hope you all had a happy Halloween, and I'll see you next time. So don't forget to like, and you can also subscribe to help this channel to grow, and give me a little comment below. Let me know what you think about this project, and we will get back on to the Christmas bouquets now. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.